the announcement of our semi-finalists.
Our top finalists in each category will include the Miss Philippines USA, People's Choice, First Placers, and the Miss Philippines USA Grand Ambassadors.
Now, this is actually, is everybody out? Everyone's out. This is a surprisingly lucky year for our 8 Miss Young Philippines USA contenders, because after careful deliberation, all 8 of them are advancing to the semifinals this year. So congratulations to our Miss Young candidates. Note though that as semifinalists, all of you though will have to go through the next round, which is Q&A, and that'll be the basis for the eventual top 5 candidates that will move on to the finals. So we have the 8 here for the Miss Young candidates. They will move on to eventually top 5 after Q&A.
Contestant number 1.
Let's do this.
Come on forward. I warmed her up. Pick a card and it'll have your question on there. I'll read it for you. And then you can answer it. Describe what a perfect day would be from the moment you wake up until bedtime.
First, I would love to wake up decently late, as I'm a very late sleeper, but I would start my day off with cleaning the beach, since I really love listening to music and just community service. Then I would move on by spending time with my family and friends and dancing afterwards, probably teaching a couple classes since I really love to dance. And I would love to finish my day off with a good book. Thank you.
Contestant number 1, thank you so much. All done.
Number 3. All right, the question, why is community service important in your opinion?
Community service doesn't just build your character and prepare you for your future, but it also gives you many opportunities to pursue and take real action on something that you truly care about. And for me, that is low-income students, not just here in America, but all over the Philippines. We need to remind our students by providing them with the resources they need that education is something that they can never be stolen of. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 4, please come forward. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Let's have a card and here's your question. What have you gained from joining the Miss Philippines USA pageant?
I have gained an experience of a lifetime. I've met amazing girls, and I've also gained so much more self-confidence within myself. I've learned to be comfortable with who I am, and I've also learned a lot about the Filipino community. Thank you.
They're good. Let's see. Contestant number 5.
Number 5. If you were at a fashion event, who would you like to be seated next to and why?
Thank you. If I was at a fashion event, I would like to be seated next to the fashion designer, of course, because life is about meeting new people and making connections and getting to know the person who you want to work with. If I met the fashion designer, I would be able to connect with them and hopefully work with them one day. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 6.
Question. Do you think being stylish is important? If so, why?
Thank you. I think being stylish is something that should really matter to your own self. Stylish should be who you project and how your personality is. No matter what, the only thing that should matter is how you feel within yourself. Thank you.
Number 7.
I was picking for you, I'm sorry about that. Okay, being of Filipino descent, what Filipino tradition is closest to your heart?
A Filipino tradition that I hold closest to my heart is close family ties and big family gatherings. I believe that being close with family is highly important because it is related to one's personal well-being. This can help improve a person's physical, mental, and emotional health. I love that Filipinos put families close to their hearts. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 8. How are you?
Question. How would you explain the world? Oh, excuse me. How would you explain the word love to someone without using the word love? Let me say it again since I messed up the first time. How would you explain the word love to someone without using the word love?
Thank you for the question. Good evening. I believe there's so many ways love is a powerful word, but it can be described as many things. But I believe that I would describe it as compassion. Because when you have a compassion, you have compassion for the things that you can't live without. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 8. Contestant number 9. Okay, here we go. Would you recruit your best friend to join the Miss Philippines USA pageant? And if so, how would you do it?
Thank you. I would recruit my best friend to the Miss Philippines USA pageant because it helps learn more about your community and the culture, and it really shows like sisterhood. Because even though this is a competition, us girls really have like gained a connection, even though we are in a competition. Thank you.
These girls are good. It's gonna be tough.
That is very hard. The Miss Young candidates, thank you very much. The next part of the semifinalists, we are getting the questions ready for the Miss category. And
we have 11 semifinalists, and we will announce them. And then please come forward. Number 24. Candidate number 25, Caterina Corderos.
number 16, Jessica Cruz. Number 26, Kayla Umaga. Number 20, Aaliyah Lane. Aaliyah Calderola.
Number 17.
Number 27, Mia Valdez.
Candidate number 18, Julia Fonseca.
Number 22, Pauline Mahana.
And candidate number 11, Luisa If you were to start a business, what would it be and why?
If I were to start a business, oh, thank you for the question, I'm sorry. If I were to start a business, I really believe that it would be to advocate education for people who are less fortunate, especially the youth, because I really believe that the youth are the hope for our future, and they'll grow up to be future politicians, presidents, future Miss Philippines USAs, and future Miss Universes. So just creating that education and making sure they're also healthy in the mind and the heart, I truly believe will create a better world for us.
Should we go that way?
Let's change it up.
Let's change it up.
24. Okay. Other than an electronic device, if you could only bring one possession to a deserted island, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that question. I would bring a matchbox for 3 reasons. I can utilize it to start a fire, since fire is essential for survival. I can use it as a source of heat to provide me warmth, and I could also use it to cook food. And for the last reason is that it's a source of light. So if I were to bring one possession to a deserted island, it would be a matchbox. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Number 24.
Contestant number 22. Step over here. What is your best childhood memory, and how can you relate that to your present situation?
Well, thank you for the question, but my best childhood memory, and even memories I make now, has always been the ones in school. One of the best things in life is learning. Learning things and understanding the world gives you the best experiences. And the way I put that in my life today, as a teacher, I want to give those experiences to those kids. I'm thinking about my students right now. So, thank you.
25. What is the most important things parents should tell their children?
Mabuhay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here tonight, and thank you for the question. I think the most important thing parents should tell their children is the value of respect and kindness and honesty. I think especially in today's time, we are more conflicted than ever before, and right now we need more love and kindness in the world, and that's something that they should teach their children. Thank you.
Contestant number 18. Here we go. If you could, what kind of charity would you start today and why?
Magandang gabi, everyone. Thank you so much for the wonderful question. I may not have everything at the moment, but I will start from my advocacy, which is compassion for the elderly. At a very young age, I was introduced to elderly homes because my mom is a nurse. She showed me what hard work, understanding, and unconditional love that inspired me to find joy at what she does. And I stand here tonight to become their voice, to compassion that they deserve, not only here in the United States of America, but to influence other people all around the world. Thank you.
We're in a candidate.
Thank you for your question. If I were to judge the Miss Philippines USA pageant, I would look for a candidate that is compassionate, kind, and confident. As a Miss Philippines USA, we deal with a lot, but we should all strive to build our community and our people, which is why I can confidently stand here on the stage and tell you that I do have what it takes to be your next Miss Philippines USA, because all I want to do is as an advocate for sexual assault awareness and human rights. I have already started my advocacy in making a difference in this world, as I am a criminology major and an aspiring FBI agent. Thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 27. Cards to choose from. Middle she takes. Thank you. Is there a Filipino value that you would be most likely to pass on to your children, and why?
Thank you for that question. The value that I'd like to pass on to my children would be the Filipino value of our respect for the elderly. As someone who volunteers in nursing homes, it always saddened me to see how in America is so normalized to place our parents in institutionalized care once they reach a certain age. I very much appreciate our values of respecting the elderly, because to me, caring for those who once cared for us is one of the highest honors. Thank you so much.
Contestant number 27, thank you. Contestant number 26.
Well, what makes you stand out from the other girls competing tonight?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your question. I feel that each and every one of us would be such a good title holder for Miss Philippines USA. But I think that what makes me stand out is my drive and my determination to get the Filipinos out there in the entertainment industry. As an actress and a dancer, I want to see more of our faces on the screen. And I don't want us to be playing someone other than Filipinos. I want us to be Filipinos on screen. Thank you so much.
Contestant number 17. How important is it to always look fashionable?
Thank you for your question. To me, it is not important to look fashionable because I want the knowledge to know that I am comfortable within my own skin. To be able to walk outside my house proud of who I am, and what I'm wearing, that no object or material will value whether or not I place higher in my day. Thank you.
Only 2 questions left. If you were to invite a celebrity judge to Miss Philippines USA, who would it be and why?
Thank you for the question. I would invite Nicole Scherzinger because she is also a Filipino-American celebrity. She was born here in the US, and also she has tremendous experience in the entertainment industry and has judged many TV competitions. So I think that she would make a wonderful judge for here in the Philippines USA Miss Pageant. Thank you.
And And last but not least, we have this question for you. Contestant number 15. And here's your question. How is one considered beautiful, both inside and out?
Good evening, everyone. I think one is considered beautiful both inside and out if they have a genuine heart. Someone who is not kind just by the words they say, but the actions that they show to others around them as well. Someone to me who is truly beautiful is someone with humility, patience, kindness, and understanding. That to me is what makes you truly beautiful. Salamat po!
Ladies, what an amazing round! Oh my gosh, and now to render a world-class performance. I mean, that was incredible. Ladies, I think we should give them all a big hand.
That is nice.